What's up, YouTube? Coming at you today with a tag video on a very cool tag, your knife that started it all, whether it started you collecting, using, whatever, the knife that got you into knives. And I was tagged by the originator on this one, the guy who started the tag. Very cool channel, Rpmidaho, that you guys should go check out. And then I was also tagged by the LoneWoodpecker over in Spain, who you guys definitely need to check out, and Hogtownprepper down there in Florida. Cool couple down there that does bushcrafting, prepping, very, very knowledgeable, cool videos. So thanks for the tag, guys. This is a fun one, and let's just get right into it. The knife that started it all for me, I do not have anymore, but it was a, sorry about the train going by, but it was a Emerson CQC7 knife. And the knives that you see before you are both Emersons, so I have remained a fan, and I actually had two of those CQC7s originally and loved them. The CQC7 was originally one of the most popular original folding, one-hand folding tactical knife, and had a lot of the features that these knives have, as far as, this is my older 99 Spec War, and I've anodized the liners on it, but they have dual titanium liners as the CQC7 did, G10 handle scales, and 154 cm for the steel. At the time before that, some of them were ATS 34 before 154 cm was available. But this one has seen a lot of hard use, my 99 Spec War here, which I'll talk about a little bit since I don't have the CQC7s. They had a Tonto blade, but like I said, similar materials and construction, and I was turned on to them from Navy SEAL Dick Marchenko, the actual originator of SEAL Team 6, the anti-terrorism wing of SEAL teams. And I was reading his books, and I started with Rogue Warrior, which is Vietnam era, and obviously he did not have an Emerson, but in his second book, Rogue Warrior Red Cell, it was very interesting, and he talked about his Emerson CQC7 quite a bit in the book, so I was immediately interested in them, and Benchmade had done a collaboration at that time with Emerson, so my first two Emersons were Benchmade CQC7s, one of which was an HK knife, or Heckler & Koch knife, Heckler & Koch, however you want to say it. And anyway, these two, this one is a 99, like I said, it's been through a lot, and it was originally a Teflon blade, and you can still see the Emerson symbol there even after I've spray painted this knife and then sandpapered off all the spray paint. The etching had gone clearly through the what was then Teflon coating, and it's still on the blade there. And it was also a half serrated knife, and I've put a real nice edge on it there. It's not fully mirrored, but it's quite a mirror. It's almost there. And you can just see the very last bit of one of the serrations right at the end there that was a little deeper than the others. But so now it's a great cutter, slicer, and performs a lot better for what I do with knives without the serrations. I also, once I sanded them clean, I anodized these liners just because I was having so much fun with the anodizing. But those first two knives led me to my love affair with Emerson knives, and this 99, I know my camera sucks. I'm getting iPhone 5, guys, in January. My contract's up. But it's almost all the way over now, and that's okay. It still functions just fine. I'll let you listen to it here. So the liner still has plenty of grab. You can hear it when I push it over. So it still locks up very tight. This one is extremely smooth. When Emersons come new, they can be a little tight. This one is smoothing out, but when you compare it to my 99, it's definitely not that smooth yet. It's going to take just a long, long time. But this one is, just a few weeks old for me and was a gift, and I'm just digging it. It's got a new blade coating, which is it's just like Cerakote. It's a ceramic-based blade coating. But another unique thing about Emerson's is they have chisel grinds and chisel edges, and combinations or differences on those. And my CQC7s were a true chisel grind. So you would have a primary bevel on the one side of the blade, and then the other side of the blade would not be grinded at all. It would still be flat. Where both of these Emersons have a primary bevel on both sides, a grind on both sides, but a primary V-edge only on one side, and the other side just gets a lick. So I'm going to do a sharpening video on this knife because I had somebody comment that they hadn't seen any good Emerson sharpening videos. And really it's easier to sharpen an Emerson or a chisel V-edge or a chisel grind edge because you have zero grind on this side, just a lick, and you have a full bevel on this side. So basically you work on this bevel until you've got a nice burr. You knock the burr off there and back again, and you pretty much have a good edge. Then you strop the burr off. But it's really, it takes a lot of that guesswork of, well, how long do I work on one side or the other, and what's this burr thing and all that. It's really a lot easier to just have to worry about one edge. But this knife has been through hell. Like I said, you can see it's slightly recurved now because I took those serrations off, and the tip was broken way back when, so it's still not perfectly pointy either. And you know, with time and sharpening, that'll straighten back out, but it's definitely not as pointy as it could be. Lockup is great on it. I have taken this knife apart many times. Thinking about switching that pocket clip around too, but anyway, I've gotten way off track here just talking about all kinds of stuff. I also put Schmuckatelli skulls on both. I think I mentioned this one already. This one on the Commander, this had this was a plain titanium lanyard bead, and I anodized him blue, and most of him is blue. He does have some purpley going on the back, a little bit purpley, but for the most part I was real pleased with this anodizing job because I like the blue. I think blue anodized titanium just looks awesome. And I've got some other stuff coming for these Emersons that I might go blue with them as well, but that's another day, another video. I would like to tag some people on this one, and like I said, if you guys like what you're hearing here, check Emerson knives out for yourself. There's a lot of mixed videos out there on them, and a lot of mixed different opinions on them, and my opinion is very high of them. Just love them. Just love them. But so anyway, I got to tag some people too here, guys, and I'm going to tag 5 different people because I think this is a real fun one, and all you guys I think will have fun doing it. So I'm going to tag Hunter the Gunner, who's a good buddy of mine. You guys need to check his channel out, and I've got a couple more videos up that I'm going to be mentioning some stuff he and I have worked on together. I'll just tell you one of them is my Rat 3. It had the light green micarta handles, and he was dyeing some of his different handle scales, so I asked him how to do it, and he helped me through dyeing the scales on mine dark brown, and they look completely dark brown now. I mean, it worked like a charm. So cool guy, great channel. We just did a joint giveaway, excuse me, and I wasn't able to get him a support vid up. But so next I'm going to tag Super C Richards. Awesome custom knife maker, doing great work, and a good buddy of mine. So Chuck, let's see what you got. Your first knife that got you going, buddy. And then House of Fire 72, Sean, maker of the famous Blue Hill Ultralight. Let's see what your story is there, buddy. What's your first knife that got you going? And then Sergeant Sonic, how about you, girl? What's your knife that got you started? And it can't be a farrier's knife for cleaning horse hooves either. It's got to be a knife. How about Sergio 45 ACP? I'd like to hear you on this one too, buddy. What's the knife that got you into knives, man? And So that's going to be about it, guys. I thank you for watching, and I thank you, Rpmidaho, LoneWoodpecker, and Hogtownprepper. Thank all you guys for the tag. This one was fun, and sorry it took me a minute, but things have been busy around here. So thanks for watching. Everybody have a good one.